Alright, Christine, chin up. Guys, chins up a little bit.
There's the sun up there.
That's it. Guys, you can look happy if you like. And there's a couple of Christine trying to hide you with a bat. There you go. Go alright there.
So lots of bowling at those guys till they're comfortable. We want everyone walking out there feeling $1 million for the first ball. Nice and easy, boys. Line up ball. First 4, 5, 6 overs, all good. 30, 35.
Right, Stat. Yeah, Dave. Good job.
Work, Scotty.
Good work, boys.
Run another one on him.
Yeah, the tournament's really important for the Indian preparation for the World Cup, the T20 World Cup. It gives us a great opportunity to have a hit and for some of our guys to run in combinations. It's also great because I guess it's the start of a bonding for the team as well. The team's on the road for a long time from here, so sort of the next 3 weeks. So for a lot of guys, it's a month away from home playing cricket. So yeah, fantastic opportunity. For us, our goal is to win the World Cup. We're no different to any other side. We want to go away and win. We think that we've got the side to do it. We're a new side. We've got a lot of young guys. Most of the sides under the age of in the very low 20s, if not teens. So lots of excitement there, and good for them to get the experience. And they'll be richer throughout their careers. Number of players making their debut, probably 4 or 5 actually, making their debuts at this tournament, this upcoming World Cup. So yeah, great for them. Cricket's been very good to me over my years, and hopefully it'll be fantastic for them as well.
Yeah, well, after we finish at Nationals here with National Cricket Inclusion Championships, we're off to India to play in the 2020 World Cup, and there are 10 countries participating, so yeah, it should be great. This tour being my first tour is really about soaking up the experience and learning as much as I can to help with, hopefully, my future in the sport.
We're taking on 9 other nations in a single pool round robin, and from there top 4 teams progress to semis, and then top 2 progress to the final. It's going to be a very fierce competition. There's the sides from India and Pakistan. They've always been traditionally very, very strong, and they're actually paid professionals. They're paid to play blind cricket, and when they win, they get an even bigger bonus. So it's going to be a very tough competition for us. But we're not going there to finish or to sit the last day out, and we're certainly not going there to come home second.
I narrowly missed out on the Ashes side the last year in January, which was a big disappointment for me. But I just started to persevere and just started to work really hard, and I got a coach and started to really try to work on the things that separated me from the rest of the guys. You know, I was told I was just on the border, and so it sort of pushed me too hard. And then I got the call in June, and I got a call that I was going to play for Australia and India, which is it's amazing experience, amazing feeling, and yeah, just happy to represent my country and play a sport that I love. Yeah.
It's good to watch the young guys grow within the group and take responsibility and get prepared and watch the excitement that they experience through that journey. I think it'll be a great life-building skill for them to go on tour and fend for themselves to some degree and be part of a large team. There are some very good sides throughout the world, especially the subcontinent sides. They're very good. They play a lot of cricket, and they're very skilled, and they'll be tough opponents, as will England, South Africa, New Zealand. They're all hard. On our day, we can match it with all of them, and I think that we'll go and give it our best and do Australia proud.
I think it's extremely important this tour this competition in Geelong for the Indian tour, and that's to see where the players are at when they're out in the middle. You can train as much as you like, but once you're out in the middle, then you can actually see what people can actually do. So I think it's extremely important. We were lucky enough to have a couple of the Pakistan boys come over earlier in the year, and the Indian people, everyone knows they're a strong team. Cricket's one of those games. On your day, you can beat anybody, and all it takes is for somebody to be off a little bit and us to be right on. And I think we're going to be a very competitive team over in India. So there's 9 games in 10 days, so it's going to be a real lot of recovery in that. So I think our physio team and all that are going to be working overtime and all that. And I think it's just a matter of being in India, the hydration and making sure everyone's eating properly and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's going to be a big effort, but I think we've got the squad to do it.
The biggest challenge for me will be the fact I don't eat curry. But the overall, it'll be a different culture. It'll be a new experience. I'm looking forward to it immensely. I think there's a real advantage though in coming from outside of the game as such, because I've never played against these teams in an international competition. So everyone talks about India and Pakistan being the big powerhouses. To me, they're just another 11 cricketers. So it's going to be a wonderful experience, and I can't wait to be part of it. I think it's really important that Cricket Australia keep doing these NCIC championships. I know this is the inaugural championships, but the reason it's important is because unless the game gets a profile that's bigger than what it is now, and unless there's an increase in participation, the sport can't grow and world champions can't be developed. And that's where we need to get our side to being a world champion team, the same as Pakistan and India, and grow the sport. And it's the grassroots participation that's so critical, and that's where these tournaments are pivotal to that process.